This is Lohem, Creator Yahweh, Love Elohim. This message is about my word God. I am the first Hebrew God, Enosh, Yahweh, Love Elohim, from the Hebrew paradise family of gods, and I'm the justice bearer of all gods, me, Enosh, Yahweh Elohim. I am also the creator of the English language, me, Lohem, Enosh, God, Yahweh Elohim. And my godly name is Yoel, Y-O-E-L, right on the front of the first English dictionary, 1604. May 19, 2017 was a prophetic day. I'm still Calvin Trice Murphy Lohem, Yahweh Love Elohim, the creator of legislation of the banking system in 1938, the Granite Discovery in 1938 in the Smithsonian Institute, which is these video now recorders. It's also the Museum of Artifacts. Granite Discovery is where I created science, me, Calvin Trice Murphy's Law, Lohem, Yahweh Love Elohim, the creator of legislation. I also created the Department of Education in 1938, the Department of Justice, the Department of Water and Power. I created a university system. I created a comprehensive understanding of what a planet is. I obviously created financial infrastructures and responsibility of accountability with accountants of purchases and commodities and things like that. I was finishing my legacy from 1776 for me, Enosh, where my name is printed with George Washington, Yahweh Elohim, 1776, Declaration of Independence, that my name is still English. I did serve in the War of 1812 as the angel Uriel with Ariel, me, Yahweh Elohim. It's the United States War of 1812. I did do the Articles of Confederation, where my name E-R-O-C is printed, it arrows. I did the Bill of Rights, since my name is Abil, Yahweh Elohim, where the Bible receives the name Bible from my name Abil, spelled right with the words Bible, the letters of the Bible. I did the United States Constitution. I did Ulysses S. Grant. I put that out there as a ghostwriter. Then my name Jesus Christ, just spelled with a letter G. I did Harry Truman, that I'm definitely the true man. I am the way and the truth of the life of Lohem, Yahweh Elohim, of the Bible. I did Grant, I did Truman. Let's see, I did Frederick Douglass, where I created the federal and federal governments, me, Lohem, Yahweh Elohim. I did, obviously, Honest Abe, with my name Enosh, Yahweh Elohim, Abraham Lincoln, about the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. I released the slaves from the United States War of 1812 as the Lord Jehovah. So I gave you Lord Eisenhower, eventually me, Yahweh Elohim. Before that, I gave you my name Roosevelt, with my name Love, could be L-O-V-E, or backwards Evil, which spells evolution, me, Yahweh Elohim. Also gave you Herbert Hoover, H2O, that I'm the creator of water, me, Yahweh God Elohim. So I gave you H2O with my name Herbert Hoover. And I did a few other things. So eventually I did 1938, Calvin Trice Murphy, Lohem, Yahweh Elohim, where I created the word legislation, that we had law in our Bible, which means love Yahweh. And the word legislation obviously prints the word alien, where the aliens had rights in our Bible, alongside of animal rights also. And also became scientifically the first sperm donor in 1944, baby no, part of Granite Discovery, which spells science, that I was the creator of science. With my name Felix Hoffman, I did the pharmaceutical industries. I did cylinders and carburetors, me, Yahweh Elohim. I did aspirins, obviously. With Felix Hoffman, I'm known for aspirin. I eventually did time travel with Adolf Hitler, which spelled, never mind, and it spelled the Lord. By 1953, I became the Lord of Hope, Yahweh Elohim, in May of 1953 in Birmingham, Alabama, that I had put $1 zillion in Bank of America in 1938. And I also did $1 zillion with Wells Fargo, where I started my In-N-Out burger chain, and I was creating other kinds of understandings of my banking system about Sunday school and movies, and that video and audio recorders were not just for movie stars and celebrities and things like that. I did the first industries, of which I expanded my industries in the 1960s. I did the automotive industry, where I put out the song Mustang Sally. I was going to create the Mustang 289 engine, the Mustang Super 65. And I had already did the Plymouth satellite, that I created satellites, me, Yahweh Lohem, in 1938, and I was creating a telescope, the Hubble telescope at the time. I was doing my united stations, which is 2 words printed in my 1776 Declaration of Independence of these United States, of me, Yahweh Lohem. I had already been in the Buddy Bolden Orchestra, which is the first orchestra in the 1800s, really. But the Buddy Bolden Orchestra led to the Sun Ra Orchestra of myself, Yahweh Elohim, where I gave the Moog synthesizer, plenty of other things that I did. I was the first known computer scientist of computer sounds, me. ISAACSMITH, the richest man in these United States, the Lord. That's 1938. So I did many things. Anyway, about my word G-O-D. The Bible teaches that God is not the author of confusion. Really, G-O-D is not. For I am the creator of confusion. Me, Lohem, Love Elohim. So the Spirit of God, I am very, very displeased with the Spirit of God. It's only one of me, Yahweh Elohim, and they were obviously confused, May 19, 2017. So I briefly explained my word G-O-D. Obviously, as Hebrew Israelites, we did not start with the letter D, only me, God, Enosh, Yahweh Elohim. The word G-O-D is about my English dictionary. So it's printed right on the front of my English dictionary. And all associations of the English language that I created for the world could be used with associations of the alphabet letters that I chose to spell the word English dictionary, which is the first handwritten book in the English language alongside of the Bible, which is actually a literary work of art. So it has many books in the Bible. G-O-D is an acronym that could be used. An acronym is a 3-letter word about a name. It has to be 3 letters or more with 3 letters. Acronyms was to replace the Hebrew hieroglyphics they did not receive 2 alphabet letters. That if you spell the Lord Jesus Christ, there'd be a letter D and a letter J. In that they didn't have 2 letters to know about the Lord Jesus Christ. So they learned of the Lord jealous eventually. If you go through my English dictionary, I have 1,000 affirmations really, but in one calendar year, there's 365 days. And there are 365 affirmations of my word G-O-D, if you was truly God. For example, you use an acronym of a letter G and an O and a D. If I just think of one right now, a letter G, graciously offering deliberations. And that's one of the affirmations of Yahweh God Elohim, G-O-D, graciously offering deliberations. And you will always have to be graciously offering deliberations. All right? That's the evolution. Now, the development of God reads D-O-G, like dog. So it's and with graciously offering deliberations, it would be deliberations offering grace. And that would be about the development of the word G-O-D. Grace is spelled G-R-E-E-C-E. In the New Testament of our Bible, it's called Greece, where 2 E's make an A sound. So graciously offering deliberations, which is the word G-O-D, God, Yahweh Elohim. You always have to be that. But if you was learning something, you could be deliberately offering grace, which would be learning something in that sense. So that's one idea of my word G-O-D. A second one, just for an example, for my spirits of God that did not create the word G-O-D. They did not create the English language. They did not create alphabet letters. They have an assignment from Love Elohim. And that assignment is still confidential, so I can't reveal it to the World Wide Web Internet. That's between me, Love Elohim, and the rest of the creations of Elohim that still needs to learn how to love Elohim. Therefore, my name is Yahweh, since we are always Elohim. And it's until the creations of Elohim could learn how to be more compatible with love Elohim, then we're still the first creator of language anyway, me, Elohim. So my word God, graciously offering deliberations or deliberately offering grace. So it reads God and Dog in English and Hebrew. A second example, generously omitting delusions. For in the book of Second Thessalonians, it says that God is going to offer the world a delusion for them to believe the lie. What's the lie? God. That none of the Hebrew Israelites was created with that word God except Jesus Christ. So, graciously omitting delusions. God. That's for the evolution of God, Yahweh Elohim, which is already my affirmation. The development of God will be Dog, graciously, generously omitting delusions, or delusionally omitting grievances. And you would always have to be that. I have 365 affirmations. I know the evolution of the word God, God, Yahweh Elohim, and I know the development of the word Dog, Yahweh Elohim, which is the same thing. So, generously omitting delusions, God, and delusionally omitting grievances, which means that if something bad happened, which things happen, Elohim creates corrections for Elohim. We have the word destroy. That's my word, Elohim, Yahweh love Elohim. That's my word, destroy, where you don't know the root English word of the word destroy. So if we say we destroyed something, the word is called story, obviously in the English language. So there's no root word to the word destroy. So if we destroyed something or destroying something, or we're going to destroy something, that's an evolution of development of Lohim, Yahweh love Elohim, creator I am. So the spirits of God, they could not know all of the affirmations of the word God, but for the rest of the World Wide Web internet that have so loosely used my word God because I created money, I suppose, in the banking system, it's comical. The word God means always, creator, Elohim. The only difference is Yahweh. When you have smeared my word God, it was for granted discovery. That granted discovery is not an acronym. That the word of is only a two-letter word. That's my name, of. Like Bank of America. Whose bank is it? Of. All right, for who? America. Grant of discovery. Whose grant is it? It's grant of. For what? For discovery. So anyway, granted discovery is where funds are allocated for these United States, and eventually the USA believed that they had something. But anyway, God. The acronyms are found in my English dictionary. Therefore, no other language could even know what my affirmations are of God, why that word was created, and the evolution of God, Yahweh Elohim. And they definitely don't know the developments of God, Yahweh Elohim, which are pseudo in opposition to the word God at all times. That I am the Hebrew dog, Yahweh Elohim, Goldie from Paradise Isle. I'm very, very notorious. I'm Goldie from Paradise Isle, Yahweh Elohim, Enosei, which is not my name, God Enosh, Lohim, Yahweh love Elohim, from paradise before the earth was created. So those are my two examples of the development of word God, that God is not the author of confusion. Cannot be. I'm the creator of books. I'm the author of books. Me, Lohim, Yahweh love Elohim, 6, from the rehabilitational facility. God did not create that. The Spirit of God did not create that. All right? I'm the creator of confusion. Me, Lohim, Yahweh love Elohim, for the creations of Elohim. So it cannot be the Spirit of God. So for my own creator, God became the first thief. That I stole one spirit. Me. And when I stole one spirit, I named that spirit God after me. I am God, Lohim, Yahweh love Elohim. And the creations of Elohim did not find it fast enough before May 19, 2017. They found my spirits called God. The Temptations and the Four Tops. Jim Brown of the Cleveland Browns. Little Richard, Samuel Little, George Coleman. They found my spirits in the form of a body. It's I am God, Elohim. So something happened May 19, 2017. Someone was corrected that the spirits of God, they did not create the word G-O-D. I did. Lohem, Yahweh, Love, Elohim. So the computers are used by more than one of my planets in my solar system. And I have beings from outside of the universe that also surveillance my computers of me.